my name's Sherry McLean, and I'll be your math instructor this quarter for Math 70. This is an independent study course, so you'll be doing a lot of this stuff on your own on the computer in terms of watching some video lectures, doing some homework, and then you'll need to come into campus to take a few exams in the Academic Skills Center. So there's definitely a lot of flexibility to work with your timeline, but I would like you to be organized, working on this a little bit at a time every day so that you can make some positive progress and earn the credit you need by the end of the quarter. And I'll be here if you have any questions, problems, email me, contact me, stop by my office, call me on the phone, and I'll help get you settled for whatever you need to get through the class. The majority of the class is going to, the basics can be found here in Canvas, and this is probably where you found the video anyway. Notice you've got the syllabus, login instructions for my math lab here, discussion board. If you want to make a post and ask me a question, I can answer it here, or you can always email me or call me. And last of all, you'll see here something that says my math lab class website. The specific instructions for logging in can be found here at this file, but this is a link that'll take you straight into the class site that you need. It's going to pull this section up here, and if you pull this, it'll launch you straight to it. And you may want to bookmark this page in your browser if you have a computer that you use all the time, just to make it a little bit easier for you. When you come to log in, you just want to use your username, and password. Your username is going to be your student ID number. Your password is also going to be your student ID number in order to log in. Once you log in, you're going to look for the Math 70 class and click on it, and that will take you into our classroom. And your class should look something similar to this. You'll see instructor name up here. You should see your name around, and you are in great shape and ready to go. Now, some basics as to how My Math Labs works. These sections over here link you to different chapters of our textbook. For Math 70, we're going to be covering chapters 1 through part of 7. So we'll do all of chapters 1 through 6 and then just 2 sections from chapter 7. For each chapter, let me just click on this link here. It's going to open up and it'll give you a bunch of subtopics. And you'll need to cover each of these individual topics. These are geared to be just kind of a small skill, and then you'll practice it and then go on to the next topic. And when you've done all of the topics in a particular chapter, you'll be ready to take that chapter test. When you click on any given topic, I'll just click on 1.6 here to give you an idea. But for each of these, you'll see something that'll give you a video tutorial, so you can click on that to watch some videos about what the things are you're supposed to be learning. And then you'll be ready to answer kind of these concept check questions are a little bit of just how well did you understand the vocabulary and main ideas, and then you'll have some homework problems that you'll want to solve. When you click on this homework assignment button, you're always going to get a full list of all of the different homework problems that you'll need for the class. So here, for example, notice that you can see all of the homework assignments that you need to complete to finish Mini-Mod 1. And for each one, there's a concept check and then a homework problem that you'll need to do along the way. All right, now, if you click on the Assignments button here, you will see a full list of all of the different assignments that you need to do. As you go through each of these homework problems, it's going to require you to do one of these before you can go on to the next one. So just kind of be aware of that as you go through. You need to get 75% of your questions right for one topic before it will let you go on to the next topic. When you get done with, for example, all of the topics from chapter 1, there's going to be something here that says that you want to take a quiz. It's really a test, but they call it a quiz here online. So let's take a look just so that you can kind of see what to expect here. We'll just click here for a second. Here's a concept check question. Notice there's 4 questions, and there always will be for these concept checks. And you have one for each topic. It'll ask you some sort of a question here, which of the following translates into this, and then you can choose the correct answer. A lot of these will be multiple choice. Sometimes they'll have you enter questions. If you have to ever enter a fraction or something like that, notice there's special little buttons along the side here that you can do to help you enter your questions correctly. Over on this side, this is kind of a multiple choice question, but over here on this side, sometimes you'll have options like show me another example that you can kind of use for some tutoring, or help me solve this, and it will help you walk through what your answers are. Anytime that you make a selection, so for example, if we select here, you can click on check answer. If you get it right, it'll give you a lovely little green check mark. If you get it wrong, it'll give you an X and an explanation of what you did wrong, and then you can go back and try again. It'll let you try the same problem a couple of times, and then it'll give you a new question that you can try. This here says it's the final check, so I only get one more try to get it right. So let's say that we click this. We do our final check. I missed it, and so you can say try again, and it'll just give you a whole new problem to try instead. If you look up here, you can see each of the different questions in the assignment, and you get a little X if you got it wrong. You get a green check mark if you got it right, and it's blank if you haven't tried that particular problem yet. The homework is going to be similar, and in terms of layout and everything else that you need. It's just there'll be a few more questions in each of those problems as you go. Notice I clicked on this MML assignments. If you just want to jump to the homework page, you can do that. If you already watched the videos and want to come back later to work on something, and you can do that here. When you're done with all of the different topics, notice that there is a quiz question here. And if you click on the quiz, notice it's password protected. That means that you're going to need to come into campus in order to take those quizzes. You can take all of the quizzes in the Academic Skills Center. It's located in the library. Just to the right as you walk in, you can talk to someone at the desk, tell them you are in Sherry McLean's Math 70 class and you need to take a quiz on the computer. They'll sit you down at a computer, you'll log in, and then call one of the staff members over to enter the password for you. You will have a test at the end of each of, we'll just cancel out. You'll have a test at the end of each module, so one for Chapter 1, one for Chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you'll have a final exam which will include those last couple of sections from Module 7 at the very, very end. And that's pretty much the way the class is going to go. If you have questions or problems, feel free to contact me. If you like any other information at any point in time, again, please call me, email me, stop by my office during office hours. Stop by the Academic Skills Center. They're pretty familiar with the class too and can kind of help you out. I definitely like you to be successful, and the best way to do that is a little bit of math every single day. Don't try to put it all off to the last minute. Just come in, take your test. If you don't do very well on the test, go back and study. Notice you get 3 attempts on those tests, so if you take it, you can kind of figure out what you did wrong, study your missing topics, go back and retake it. Your final grade from the class is just simply an average of all of the exam scores. So you can do the homework as many times as you want, but your final grade is just an average of your different test scores when you're done. And you need an 80% to pass to get on to the next class level that you need. Hope this little video tour was helpful. I wish you the very best, and I look forward to working with you this